Yeah,
wait,
I'm
wait,
ready.
wait. Oh,
We're live. What? Wait, for what?
Teresa, it's echoing. It's echoing really bad.
It's echoing still.
I don't hear no echo.
Who's echoing?
Yep,
Okay.
it's definitely an echo. Although,
Dead GPK, are you using headphones?
Yes, I have earbuds.
Okay. Teresa, are you using earbuds?
No, but I can put him in if it works.
Yeah, try it, please.
Alrighty. Let me get my earbuds. I don't know if it's going to work on this, but I tried to do it before. Let me try.
Wait a minute, Teresa, talk.
Hello?
Okay, dead GPK was the cause of the echo.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he muted and the echo's gone.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, but he's got earbuds on.
That's weird.
You sure?
Dead GPK?
Right.
I was trying to stop you from going live so we can figure it out. I'm sorry, guys.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
now there's
Yeah.
an echo.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming.
No,
Oh,
Curious,
God. There's a
there's
terrible
still an echo. It's really bad. It's really bad.
But why?
I don't know. That's why I was saying don't go live as you went live. Oh, I don't know. We have to troubleshoot this live. Dead GPK, can you try unplugging the headphones and putting it on speaker and see if that fixes it?
Yeah, let me try real quick.
That's what I'm on, guys. Speaker on my phone.
I know. That's why I know it works. That's why I'm hoping that fixes it. Sorry, everyone. Literally, the echo started as soon as we went live.
Uh-oh. Where did it go?
Maybe
We
he
lost
tried
him,
leaving and
guys.
coming. He may have tried leaving and coming back.
Okay. Do we have anybody in the waiting anywhere? In the chat?
Yeah,
All right.
there's a lot of people
There
in
he
chat.
is.
Okay, we'll do a little shout out.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
We're back
Glad
again.
you're all here. We've got a great
And
show.
yes,
We've got a guest, GPK, dead GPK. Dead GPK. Sorry. Okay,
Welcome.
the echo's gone. Oh, no, it's back. All right. Somebody, Teresa, you can't leave and come back. It
Is it my
started when
fault?
Teresa came in.
Okay, let me leave and come back in.
okay.
Cross your fingers.
All right.
Okay, let's see if there's an echo.
There's still an echo.
Yeah. All right,
Is it
I'll
me?
leave and come back too. I'm going to leave. I'll come back.
That's so weird. I don't hear no echo on my side.
Okay, there's still an echo here. All right, so it's neither one of them. It's probably mine then. Let's see if
It's you.
is it me? All right, I'm gonna leave and come back as soon as Sandy gets here. Hold on,
We all
everyone.
dead GPK left. I left. Sounds weird hearing myself.
Yeah, he can't hear an echo. I don't know why.
I can hear it.
We
I can hear
can.
myself talking to myself.
It's
It's so weird. Yeah, the dimension.
Okay. All right, Jenny, I'm gonna leave and come
Guys,
back.
wait. I think I know what the problem is.
Oh my gosh.
All right, listen. Dead GPK, are you listening to the show on something else?
I'm on my phone.
You're on your phone, so you're not playing it on on something else.
No, I got everything muted.
So do I.
So
I only
do
have my
I.
phone. That's weird.
But I was saying I don't hear no echo on my side. I don't know.
That's
the deal
what
is.
happens when the echo is caused by you. You don't hear the echo. That's how this works. I don't know why.
Oh, shoot.
That's why I knew it was that GPK causing the echo, but I don't know what's causing the echo.
Yeah, but how can it be cause? How can he be causing it?
I don't know. All right, Curiouser, you're the last connection. You want to?
All right,
come back?
I'm leaving. Okay.
All right.
We're kicking you out of your own show.
All right, wait. Let's talk. Is there an echo? Yeah, there's still an echo. It's
Yes.
the only time it went away is when dead GPK left and came back.
Still an echo.
What can you do?
You gone. All right.
It's definitely dead GPK, but we don't know why it's happening.
Let me
What?
try another set of earbuds real quick.
Okay,
Could
that
it be
sounds
your?
good.
Wait a minute. It's Sandy? It could be those kind that I had. Remember?
Yeah, it could be the earbuds. Yeah, he's gonna try another pair.
Wait. What kind of earbuds do you have?
Wait. Okay, he muted, and there's no echo. It's definitely him then.
It's that. Yeah, I knew it was. That's why.
Or just keep them
okay.
muted. I'm kidding,
And
you know.
Wizardry is saying try turning the volume down. I don't know if that's gonna work. Earbuds have a mic nearby.
Remember the problem I had, Sandy, when I had earbuds? Remember the cheapy pair I had?
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There
So
echo?
what? Oh wow, no,
The
it's
echo's
gone.
much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Wonderful.
it's still there, but it's nowhere near.
Okay, I can hear it at
myself.
all.
Yeah,
Great.
it's a lot better now. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. Okay. Yay. Thank you for bearing
Yay.
with us, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
happy. All right, I will be
Okay.
back in the chat shortly. And Curiouser, take it away.
Okay, yeah. So I got some questions to ask dead GPK. So we'll go ahead with the interview questions for our guest. Okay, so first question. Okay. When did you first become aware of the Mandela Effect?
Okay, it was August of 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I was during that time I was looking into the John Teeter story,
Mm-hmm.
the time traveler.
Yeah.
And in my searches, I would put in like glitch in the matrix or weird stuff like that, and it would bring up these thumbnails with Nelson Mandela's face, and I had no idea what that was.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, the first video I ever saw had a robot voice, so I didn't totally get what they were trying to say.
Right. Wow. Interesting.
And I believe Moneybags was the first video that when I watched it, it was like totally
Oh yeah.
hit me hard.
Mm-hmm. All right, then next question. What was the first Emmy that made you realize that this was much more than a trending YouTube topic?
The Ford logo is probably
Mm-hmm.
my main one. It used to be a straight F,
Yep.
and then even after that change, it changed a couple more times for me. So the O has like a little tail in front of it now.
Yeah.
That was
That's
never
bizarre.
there.
I know.
Yeah, but that one has to be the main one. I own 2 or 3 Fords in my lifetime, since I was like in high school, so I knew what that logo looked like, and
Wow.
definitely a big shock when I saw that video. I think it was Jacob Israel. He had a clip of a car salesman. He had one picture of the straight F and then one with the curly Q on there, and everybody remembered the straight F.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay, and besides that one, what are your top 3 anchor MEs?
Charles M. Schultz with T.
Yep,
That
me
one,
too.
that one's probably my second biggest one. And I'm gonna say the portrait of Dorian Gray is now picture of Dorian Gray. That was a big one. We have that book. Our book changed.
Oh wow. All right then. When did you create your channel?
I started posting. My first video was in February of 2017. It was a collection of sky pictures that I had posted on Facebook, and because I've been sky watching since probably the mid 2000s. I used to post them on MySpace, and got a lot of good response on there a long time ago. And I just decided it was time to, because it just looked too strange for me.
Okay, yep. And what led you to decide to create a Mandela Effect YouTube channel? And what was your first Mandela Effect you covered?
The first one was, I believe, residue for the golden leg of C3PO. I found a VHS box, and I had a drawing on there, and it showed it with the golden leg, not a silver leg like it is now. And another one that I covered that was real early, it was a change for me in the Fraggle Rock song. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that theme song.
Sandy, you think you know it? I thought Sandy knows it.
The main lyric for me that changed was, it used to say, for me, it used to say down in Fraggle Rock, but now it says down at Fraggle Rock.
Yes, that's what I covered. Yes.
So that was one of my real early ones back in 2017 that I posted.
Oh wow, you go way back.
Yeah.
Okay. And your channel name, why did you decide to call it that for your channel?
The GPK, that's something I used since the 90s probably. GPK is initials for Garbage Pail Kid. I don't know if you remember those from the 80s, those bubblegum cards, trading cards.
Garbage Pail Kids. Yes.
Yeah, and also I was always into like zombie movies back in the day, so it was like a combination of, dead GPK, so dead Garbage Pail Kid.
I never even knew that. Nice to know.
Yeah, I get asked that a lot.
It's hard to figure out. I mean, but now I get it.
But,
okay, and in your opinion, what do you believe is causing the Mandela Effect to happen?
I have no clue. I mean, everybody's posted, their theories and everything like that. But in the end, I don't know what's causing it.
That's a good answer. You're brave enough and intelligent enough to say you don't know.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, I mean, I'm just a regular person that just works all the time, and then all of a sudden you realize that it's not what it seems.
Right.
So, and I have gone through all the theories. I think Dark Wolf's Den does a good job covering all of them. And I guess it's just in the end, it's all speculation because we don't know.
It
We
is.
don't.
It really
We
is.
don't know.
Hmm.
You know.
But if I had to guess, I would say it's something biblical, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm. Okay. And do you believe there is a common thread or attribute among those who are affected?
Uh, I feel many of us are empaths, you know,
Yeah.
and I know there's a lot of body symptoms we all share, like
Mhm.
ringing in the ears and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some commonality there that's very visible.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Okay. And do you see the Mandela Effect as a negative or positive phenomenon? And do you think it is beneficial to the affected in any way?
I think it can be both, and for the most part, some are just very silly, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's almost like
Weird.
it's a funny thing for
Yeah.
the change to happen. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, I don't think it's been too negative.
Do you think there may be like a hidden message or something?
I do. I believe
Yeah,
so.
I do too.
Especially
I
with connecting letters and stuff. It's just
Mm-hmm.
there's no way there's not a message in there.
It's trying to
It's just
message us, but
trying to figure out what it all means.
yeah. And has the Mandela Effect affected your personal life and relationships in any way? For example, angering friends and family? And do you know anyone IRL who is also affected that you can talk to about the ME?
Yes, I talk to my wife about it constantly. She
Mhm.
she puts up with it. So I mean,
Good. It's
uh,
always nice to have someone.
and
You see it?
you know, I'm a little older. I'm in my 40s. I don't go out very much. I stay home, and
Mm-hmm.
so I really don't have too many friends out there. I have a few, but I personally chose not to really talk about it, outside
Right.
my house because I don't know. The world is a crazy place.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand that. Have you ever observed any changes happen in real time, whether an image changing in front of you or something in real life, geographical changes and etc.?
I had it's a funny story. I had the Wells Fargo logo change in front of me.
Wow.
I watched Brian McFarlane's video on that,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I looked it up and everything, and the letters were still separate when he was saying they were connected.
Wow.
And I was like,
Wow.
no, this guy is off his rocker, man. He messed up. And
Uh-huh.
and it was pretty late when I saw it. So I went to bed and I got up in the morning and it was still on my phone where I looked it up. And I started scrolling. As I was scrolling on the pictures, the letters were connecting as I was scrolling.
Yes.
So that's what's happened before.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Interesting. Man. Okay, and have you experienced any changes in yourself, such as changes in your appearance, health, personality, etc., since becoming affected?
I wouldn't say too many noticeable changes. I guess I don't know. I don't. I really don't look at myself too much, but.
Okay. Then, in your opinion, do you think the Emmys are slowing down, speeding up, or vary throughout the year?
I think they come in waves actually, because there'll be a few weeks or months where there's very few, maybe like one or two, and then it seems like the floodgates open sometimes, and there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, see that. Do you think that the changes to weather, cloud patterns, natural disasters, etc., are related to the Mandela Effect?
I believe so. The sky is not the same as I remember it as a
Hmm.
younger.
Yeah, the
And
whole environment's not the same to me.
and they keep coming up with these new phenomena, weather phenomena.
Hmm.
It seems like every year there's a new one, and then when you look it up, it's always been a thing.
And the
And
moon and the outer space and everything. It's changed.
uh,
Seems.
so
Okay, and do you
I
think?
do. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Sorry. Do you think the laws of physics are changing?
I don't know about that. I'm not too versed in in that kind of science. I
Hmm.
read a lot of stuff on it, and to me it just seems like they discover a lot of new stuff, a lot
Hmm.
more than
Hmm.
before.
Hmm.
So it could be changing, but like I said, I'm not too scientific.
Hmm. Okay. And do you see anything happening in the future, either related to or because of the Mandela effect?
Yeah, I feel there's going to be a really huge change that no one will be able to deny it. I mean, there's already some big ones, but it'll be undeniable at one point. I feel.
Okay. Okay. And is there anything you'd like to add or tell us that we didn't ask you?
Um, no, I think we covered quite a bit.
Okay, good. And in the chat, does anyone have questions for the guest?
Curious, or can you see the chat? Because I'm not in the chat.
I can see it.
Okay. So you're the one looking for the questions.
All right. Let's look here. Anyone? Now's your chance. Okay. Good. It's a great interview. So let's see. Now, Sandy, are you done uploading?
I am not.
You're not.
I'm not. If Flickr goes
Yeah,
super
we
slow,
went
that's
through
the
the
problem
questions
I'm
pretty
having.
fast. So,
Yeah, you
but
went
anyway,
really
in the
fast. I
chat,
was sitting here the whole time saying, slow down.
if
The whole time I'm
anyone
sitting here
wants
going, slow down.
to ask,
Do a
you can
shout
still
out.
ask. But I'm going to, huh?
Do a
What?
shout out. Shout out. Shout
Go
out.
ahead. Can you see the
I
chat,
can't. I'm not
Teresa?
in there.
All right, we'll
I'm
do
not in
one
there. If I
soon.
get in there, I'll get kicked out. Remember?
All right, we'll do one soon.
You know
But
my luck with getting kicked out of the streams.
I was also going to say that Teresa sent you some links she wants to talk about, and I think that GPK
Yeah.
brought things he wanted to show as well. Correct? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I sent you a link.
wait. Okay,
I just
you
have
said
I have one thing to share. It's on my channel though. It's
okay.
cassette tapes from 1958.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever seen those?
No.
No. You want to send them to Curious and let her show them?
I was going to say, do you want to send me the link to the video, and then we with a timestamp, and we can go to it?
I'll see if I can. Hold on.
Okay.
Or maybe he's got a screenshot or something.
okay. Shardican Na says, "Just tell Dad we love him." So, just there's a message
who?
there.
Oh, they love you, GPK.
I love them too.
Aw.
All right. So what should we do first? What do we need to do here?
Well, as soon as Sandy's done, we got some stuff to talk about.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the GPK. I have the link. I'm going to share it with Curiouser.
I
Okay.
have some stuff I could share if we can't find anything. So just.
Well, I'm sending you the link to his video right now.
Oh, okay. Let's
Oh,
do
awesome.
that then. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything on that
Uh,
video is copyright free, so there's no risk of a strike or
Okay.
anything.
I
You
just
sure?
tell
That's
my
wonderful.
computer will get it coming through.
In other
Okay.
words,
So
they
what?
can't give you a strike.
So once the video gets here, what do you want me to? Where do you want me to go?
You might just find a good shot of what it looks like
Of what?
of that cassette tape.
Hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll send you the image, Curiouser, okay?
But where in the video should I go to?
I'm just going to send you screenshots from the video. Just give me 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy looking.
What?
The size of it.
Yeah, it's cartoonish almost.
I
Whoa.
think he
My iPad
posted
just
it in the
crashed.
group.
Yeah, I believe I posted it in there.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. They were weird looking. I didn't even know they had tapes back then, like that. You know, it's weird.
All right. They're coming to you now. Oh no, it didn't save the most important. My iPad literally just crashed on me because I was taking too many screenshots. This is a brand new iPad. You're kidding me, right? 1 second. The most important
Okay.
one you didn't get.
All right.
There's a picture you need before you show anything.
All right. We're waiting. Hmm.
All right, here they come. You'll see why this is so important. Okay.
Okay. I'll just show them the order you put. You. Okay, here we go. We're going to the pictures. Here is the.
Yeah, those are it. The RCA Victor cassettes.
Hmm. Wow.
See the size of that thing?
Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are those?
I read the story on those. They were made in 1958, but actually released in 1959.
No way.
They were very expensive, so not very many people got one. But they supposedly were very popular at schools for teaching tools.
Wow.
And
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God. I've never seen those.
uh,
If they were that popular
Me
at
either.
schools for teaching, it seems like the public would
And you
know
could-
about their
Wow.
existence.
and the funny thing about it is, if you do a search for those on YouTube, there's all kinds of demonstrations and
Oh my God.
What?
That's bizarre.
What year was that again, Dead GBK?
they
year?
were invented in 1958, but actually released in 1959.
Wow.
So in
Never
between
seen
those.
those. That's amazing. That's a great
Never.
find.
Yeah. A tape.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
they were side by side with the vinyl record. So
Okay, everyone, this is
How
his
long?
video.
How long? Like, things could you put on there? Like an hour, 2 hours? Like, what was the taping time? Like,
It
like
it
you
it
know what I'm
had
saying? Like 58 minutes, 2 hours.
it had this it
What was
had
it
4
capable
tracks
of?
on there.
holding?
See the It had 4
What?
tracks, a side A and side B, so it could hold
No
up
way.
to 4 hours. 4 hours, I believe.
What? 4 hours?
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't. The only
I
thing I
wonder if anybody still
remember.
has those anywhere in their possession.
Yeah, you
find.
can find videos of them repairing them and using them.
I'll tell you what, if I ever come across one, I'm going to keep it, like in a thrift
Yeah.
store, because I go to thrift stores a lot. I'll definitely grab
Yeah,
one.
they look really neat.
Collector's item. Wow.
Never
That's
seen those.
unbelievable.
Ever. Well, look at him play. Can y'all see
Yeah.
this?
Yes. Wow.
Good. Look at that. Sheesh.
They're probably really hard to find, I bet, right? Like rare.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder how they, who sold those for, as far as vintage stuff goes.
I'm thinking they probably have them like at antique stores. Like when I go to Boulder City, like go on there. I bet you they might have them there somewhere. In
Yeah,
Boulder City, Nevada.
I've never
Yeah.
seen these before. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Sure, they're out there
Okay.
somewhere.
they've got to be. I know,
That's amazing.
but that's the thing with the Mandela Effect. If you've never seen them, and then all of a sudden they are all existing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't
Seems
know.
like technology is going further and further back.
Good find. Very good.
Yeah. Great
No
find.
Very
problem.
interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see.
Curi-
Maybe I could share
Curious,
some.
can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go GPK, I'm so sorry. And everyone in the chat, I'm sorry. As most of you know, I'm sick. I literally slept until Theresa and Curious woke me up. 50 ringing.
Like 5 times.
Rang,
Mhm.
50 missed calls, 8:46 p.m. So I am trying to get everything uploaded as fast as possible. So I'm going to let Theresa and Curious. Well, Theresa has a
I
few
have some
links
stuff
that she
to
wanted to
show.
share. Perfect.
Right
I'm
now.
working as fast as I can.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go.
I did my
share
best
some
to wake
stuff.
you up.
She tried.
I know you did. I know you did. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, wake up, wake up, wake up. I send you like 4 or 5 texts. I call you like 4 times, but the phone ring, it goes to voicemail. I'm like, I don't know what else to do. So I'm texting Curious going, she won't wake up. What am I going to do? She gets
No.
you. And I'm like, that's because I already had all that practice.
Yep.
That's funny.
Okay, you guys, you notice this? I don't know if you know this logo or what, but you notice this change is
Oh, yeah.
bizarre to me. Okay, you see the name, the Chuck Taylor right here in the middle. This used to go
Mhm.
like straight across right over here. Now look at how it's going lower, the name, and this one's actually going towards the left. Is going sideways. I mean the right. It's going sideways. This was
Can I interrupt
right
you
in
for
the
a second?
center. This was centered.
Sandy, Sandy, remember a while back Brian did something related to that about where it was located at, whether it was located inside the shoe or the outside of the shoe? Remember that?
Yeah, it was on
It was
the
like
outside.
another Mandela effect related to this.
There's a couple of videos. I remember it on the outside, but now it's on the inside, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's on the
related.
inside now.
We need to see where it's located at now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember it on the outside.
What's
you
the
mean
whole
it's on the
effect with that?
inside?
Yeah, it's on the inside now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
go look.
God, I remember the outside. There's another
Flip
one.
back.
Okay, so there's the name. The name was going in right in the center. It was centered, and now it's just going sideways. The last name is, and it's not centered. I'm gonna go look it up and see
Yeah.
if it's still on the, because I remember
I wonder if
it
it's flipped
on the
back
outside.
again. Well, you know how I remember this? It's because I had hunted residue. Remember Sandy for Brian?
Yes, Teresa. Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember looking for some good residue, and I had some pictures,
Oh, it
some
is
hand-drawn
outside,
things, and a little bit of residue. Yeah.
Teresa. It's on the outside now.
Yeah.
See?
What?
On
Yep.
the outside?
It's on the outside.
Did it flip
Wait.
back?
No, it's not. You have to
Maybe, I
look
think
at
it did.
no, you have to look at the shoe of people wearing it. It looks like that, but when you see it on people's feet, you'll see it's on the inside. You got to look at people
Oh,
wearing.
you're talking about like the inside of their shoe, not on the outside.
Yeah, like look right there. There was
I
a
guess
person standing there with on their feet. Go up.
some of
Go up.
them,
There was
the fact that some of them don't have it on the outside is kind of weird too, because it
no,
used
none
to
of them
always
are on the
be.
outside.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the same memory as you, but they're only on the inside now. That's why you have to look at people's feet wearing them.
Yeah,
They're only
the
on the
inside, not on the
inside.
out, like pigeon-toed, like if they're inside. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the location of it. I mean, they're still on the outside, but they're not like on the outside. They're like inside of the shoe. Like not inside the shoe, but you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Does that make sense, or is this sounding confusing?
Very, very confusing, but that's okay.
In other words, the location of it is not on the outer side of your ankle. It's like on the inside, like your inner step. That makes sense. Like if you were pigeon-toed, you'd be looking down at your
So you mean
your,
it's
thing
closer? It's in a
inside.
different place. It's in a different place.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
still on the outside of the shoe, except it moved
Mm.
all the way around
All right.
inside.
Wow, that's weird.
That's what we meant.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's good. All right. Next is
Sorry about that. I had
that's
put my 2
okay. That's
cents
good.
in.
I don't know if any of you have looked at the name of this game lately, but that R over on the H button is never was
No
like
way.
that. Look at the R
T's too.
is connected to the H like that.
I hate
It
those
was
T's.
never like that. It was not.
Yeah, that's weird looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up too. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like that's all now different with the name here. The R, that just looks so weird to me. Because I know, like, my nephew a long time ago liked this game and stuff, and you know, I've definitely seen this before. The name and on the actual game is never ever like this. Nope. So that's change. Okay. This one, the E and the K are these are a lot of letters are merged in this that weren't before.
All those O's and that D look
Yeah.
weird, smushed together.
And this I just wanted to show what the, can't see it very well, can you? Show what they're now doing with the letters. This is not like an effect, but look at the letters, how the L and the R is not even an R. It's like they're they're trying to rearrange it so that only partial letters are going to be showing. And I think that's really weird, this whole new thing or whatever. And here's another thing here is this, where you can turn the word upside down and it's the same word.
Well, that's funny.
And yeah, here's another one. Newman. It's just this is weird stuff coming out, like what they're doing with the fonts and letters and logos. It's just all bizarre. And like you said, it's there's a lot of humor in it. I don't know what's.
On some of these, you can actually look up the exact font that they use.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find that font, usually they'll have example words that go with the font, and usually none of them are connected. It's only what's been
Really?
affected. Yeah, what's been affected is the only one connected. So it's pretty weird.
That is. I just wanted to point out this is a very old, vintage logo or Royal Dutch Petroleum. I want to just point out the merging and squash letters in this. Just all, I don't know, it looks terrible. Let me point that out. Got here. Okay. And this side that many remember Curse of the Golden Lotus rather than the Curse of the Golden Flower. I don't know if any of you heard of that. Curse of the Golden Lotus. I got this on Reddit from someone, and yeah, Curse of the Golden Lotus is what is remembered. This one. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. Somebody had posted this movie, Curse of the Golden Lotus, and rather than flower. Oh, and here's an interesting one. I don't know if any of you have been dealing with some mathematics or anything, but somebody had posted that the greater than and less than signs have switched in math. And I noticed that too. So like here it is. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but I'll try to zoom in. Okay, 5 is greater. Okay, okay. I remember, somebody remembers vividly 5, pointing to the 5, the little whatever you call that arrow thing would be pointing to the 5, and 5 would be greater than 3, or 3 is less than 5, and it's like that. But now it's I guess it's switched. So I don't know if any of you agree with this one.
So the open side would be facing the greater side.
That would be the last.
The greater.
The open side would be what would be the less than, but that's what people remember.
Yeah.
But now it's switched. See, like it would be kind of like a point, and the arrow would be going to the direction of the greater number. Is what was remembered, but now it's switched around. So yeah, I wanted to share this. Somebody posted. I thought this was really interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's that. Got here. This may be another logo, a strange logo. It's not an ME, but I wanted to show you what they're doing with letters. Can you read that? Theresa, can you read that? Teresa?
You
I
lost
think she
Teresa.
dropped out.
Oh, she's not there. Okay, let
Looking
me
to see if she's backstage.
find her. Okay. Teresa.
I'm in the back room.
The
It
green
looks like
room.
me.
Somebody was taking a break.
I'm here.
Hold on. Hold on
Can you
one
hear me?
second here.
Yes, we
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
That logo looked like me.
Okay. All right, here.
What? Huh? What's that?
She hates this. She hates this.
What is that? I don't like that. It makes me nervous.
Okay, she doesn't like it.
That's me. That's me and Curious are asking where you
I don't
are.
like that.
Move it. So there. Okay, can you read this? I was just asking.
Me.
Okay, me. No, it looks
Me.
kind of like an
Me.
M-Y-M-E to me. Oh, no, M-Y-V-M-E. I don't know, but, you know, it's illegible.
MYVME. I can make some words from those letters, but it might not be nice.
Guys, why is the echo?
God.
Guys, the echo.
Okay,
is
and
back.
this is
Why
that.
is the echo
Mind
back?
your.
This is the band Blur. Huh?
Curious, sir, can you hear me? The echo is back.
Oh, ME. Mandela
I
Effect.
don't hear an echo. I don't hear an echo.
It was echoing
I
really
do.
bad a second ago. Yeah, we hear it. Are you still presenting? Like, did you do something to play that video, that audio? Whatever
Hold
you
on.
did to play that audio was causing the echo.
Let's see if this works. Maybe it's because she came back. I don't know. Okay, is it still echoing?
No, you fixed it.
Okay, good. It was probably that because I had the audio on. Okay, so Blur, this is the letters are now squashed together, merged together. And I don't remember it like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do hear a small echo, but it's not too bad. I don't know. Another strange. Oh, yeah, we saw that. Okay. Okay, this salad dressing. Do you remember, Theresa? Do you remember? You guys remember there being a wishbone on it? I don't. Look at that. Hello?
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Remember which
Okay.
button there.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Theresa.
I said I don't remember a wishbone.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're all here. Yeah, I don't either.
We're
So
here.
now, okay, now there's the wishbone dressing. There is a wishbone on it. And it's always been that way, Sandy.
Nope, not for me. It was not there.
It's always. I
I
looked
don't
it up.
remember it at all.
Me neither. Okay, and Dairy Queen, the D and Q is merged now. 2 letters.
Yeah, I saw that one, I think,
Yes,
last year.
this is an old one, but I want to mention that. Huh?
Also, their hamburgers, you know, the Hunger Buster, it doesn't have an E on there. It's just hung with the R.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, so there's some effects going on with Dairy Queen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is their newer one. And I think it's been this way for a while. But we can look that up. Okay. Also, I remember for this the daylight saving, the time change thing. Spring ahead, fall behind. Do you remember that? Spring ahead, fall behind.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
now
used
you.
to say spring
Spring
forward, fall
forward.
back.
Okay, now, see, I never heard of it any other way. So now we're hearing a lot of this spring forward, fall. Okay, that's what you said you remember. I've never heard of it like that. And now
That
it's
could
fall back, spring ahead.
It could possibly be that. Actually, could be dialects, like the way people say it
Okay,
in
that
certain
I
areas.
just wanted to throw this in there. I don't. It's probably not anything. It's not even an Emmy. It's just unusual to me that the way they're saying it now. I don't know what that is about. So, but that's okay.
Well, if they're saying it
Maybe that
in
was
your
just-
area, then yeah, I would say that's a change. Like if you're
Yeah.
hearing people say it around you all of a sudden, then yeah, that makes sense. So that would bother me too.
Oh yeah, people will say that. Fall back and spring ahead instead of spring ahead, fall behind. That's the only way I knew of it in my reality anyway. So it was just a little odd to me. Okay, and finally, last but not least, are you almost ready, Sandy?
Yeah, you know how like when I upload things go and it'll separate one thing into 3 albums? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to put them all together again.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Have
I'm
you
on
ever
the last 2.
seen this animal? Yeah,
What
this
is that?
Yeah, I know. Very bizarre looking animal.
What am I looking at?
This is the Gearnook. It looks like it's Gearnook. Here's another shot. Okay, I'll go look it up. Hold on one second.
All right, it looked like it was standing on its hands.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
they stay exactly. That's what they
do that?
Uh-huh.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding me.
Yep, check it out. It's like a giraffe species in a way. Okay, this is an African animal that you just never seen before. You just don't see too much. Okay,
You
yeah, they
think it would be
stand up
like
on the
on
hind
a-
legs. Here's
You would think
another one.
would be on like a
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna
Geographic
say.
or something.
There's a lot of those shows, the nature shows and stuff, and you just this would definitely be an animal that they would have in there, and it's just another African animal, that wild animal that and they stand on they've got these long necks
We lost Theresa again.
and everything. So Theresa,
Theresa, we lost Theresa.
hello.
I keep going to other dimensions. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay. You're here now. And
This
I'm
dimension,
here, and I sent
yep.
you the images of the folders. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
I've
look at
never
their
heard of that.
necks. Yeah. You see the neck?
Is that a deer? What is that? A deer or what is that,
They're called a Gearnock.
guys?
It looks like it's a
Gearnock. It's an African wild animal
It sounds like that hair product, Sandy.
nobody's seen
Germanac.
before.
Remember the Germanac?
Yeah, it does.
And
There's a
anyway,
product that's how many years ago that similar name. That's funny. What did I miss?
lot.
Not fair.
No, I missed a lot. Well, I'm here. I've been listening. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That GPK. I am so sorry. I did not mean to fall asleep. I'm
Oh,
literally
it's
stuck in a
okay.
schedule where I'm sleeping like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. or noon to 8
I
p.m.
was
It's horrible.
I was saying before the stream today was a weird day. So
Yeah,
Weird
it
day.
has been.
totally a weird day.
I felt off today, guys. Like, I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just feel really tired, even though I slept late. Like my whole energy level's off.
I have a message for Dead GPK. It's from Awake and Activate. To tell you that your support group is here.
I'll tell them
You what?
much love to everybody.
Well, you can. You
Aw.
just did.
Yeah.
You can hear you.
Yep. Yeah, these are crazy. The fact that they stand on their front legs, that's insane to me. I didn't understand why I was looking at on the small screen. On the
But
small
you're,
screen, it looked like a butterfly was holding up a deer.
Yeah, I know.
Weird.
wasn't there
And I have to.
they
I'm
were
sorry, go
saying I was just gonna say that they've been saying that more and more animals are walking upright now.
Yeah, that's true. Like
That's
like
great.
the cats. I've seen a lot of cats walking upright or standing
Better hope your
upright. I
cat
should
don't
say.
start doing that.
No, my cat does not do that. Thank goodness.
Not
That
yet.
would freak me out. Don't say anything
Not
like
yet.
that.
My cat would be knocking down stuff everywhere. And
Pardon me. Do you have any questions on?
The folder, if you're looking for the folders, it's just tonight space dash space. That's what you search, and
You
everything
made that
should come
up.
up.
You made that name
I
up.
made what up?
Name of
Meme.
the folder.
Oh,
the
I just said
folder.
tonight. I just named it tonight because it was fast and easy, and
That's a good
got
name. I
everything
like
up there.
that.
Just tonight. And there's a couple things I didn't get a chance to make graphics for, but hey, that's the way I used to do it, so who cares? Right? But while we have Theresa here, Curiouser, can you pull up her stuff? Like she wants to.
My stuff.
We
Yeah.
didn't get a chance last week to show her her haul in oats change.
Oh,
and,
yes, that one. Yes, thank you.
That's a folder.
We need to ask the chat.
Yeah, but there's some people that don't watch Mandela Monday, so it's good that we're going to do
Well,
that
for
one.
those of you who don't watch Mandela Monday, you remember the 80s band Hall & Oates? How do you remember oats being spelled?
And then
give a
GPK,
choice?
feel free to chime in here. Like chime in when there's questions and stuff. Like we're curious what you have to say.
I remember.
What do you remember?
OATS.
That's what I
Hey,
thought.
that's what we remember.
Yep. And what does the chat remember? Got anybody? You remember Hall & Oates? Some of their hits included
Ramsey.
Private Eye, Sarah Smile, Man Eater. He's a man eater. And then Private Eyes.
Don't get her a copyright. Don't sing. Don't sing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but that's not really singing. That's just scratching.
It doesn't matter. They are ruthless. These record companies. Ramsey Haver says oats with an ES. I'm just gonna say S and ES, guys. Jay Straw says ES. Awake and Activate says S. David Cook says S. Truth Sets You Free says S. Sorry. John Q says S. And guys, let's all say a little prayer for the Truth Sets You Free. She's not feeling well. I hope you feel better.
Is she sick?
Yeah.
Feel better.
I hope you feel better. So, a lot of people remember OATS as well as OATES.
Most remember
Wow.
TS. And through TNT, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Say what?
Their comment. It's not going to be said.
Is it a funny one?
Yeah. You have to retract it. I'm just not going to say it.
Okay. Well, I'm not in there, so I can't read it, so I have no idea what the person's saying. So.
Hey guys, there's a lot of background noise going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's movement or
Not
they're
me.
mentioning it in the chat. They're
Teresa,
mentioning it in the
stop
chat.
it.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just painting my nails.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make noise. Okay. All right. Here we go.
No, I'm painting my nails red.
Ah. Hall & Oates.
Like my new hair color now. By the way, guys, that picture that you see of me, I'm back to being a redhead again. Yay.
Yeah, she doesn't have the
I
darker
haven't updated the
blonde hair
picture yet.
anymore.
Yeah, once I update
right.
the picture, I'm going to change it out.
All right, Teresa, we're showing your residue for Hall & Oates with the nest.
Okay,
It is
so
currently
now,
ES.
right now it's changed to OATES.
Wow.
But I remember OATS. And Sandy, we might have to show the residue. Thank you. Sandy provided me with all the residue. Thank you.
Really
Thank
good.
you, Sandy.
You're welcome, Teresa.
Thank you. I was busy looking for other residue while she looked for this residue. Right,
hey,
Sandy?
you look for stuff. Yes, you look for stuff when I need it. I look for stuff when you need it. That's how this works. It's okay.
Yes. We're both residue hunters. We just want to make that clear. We both do residue hunting, right, Sandy?
I do some too, but
yes, you do.
Yeah.
We all do.
I mainly just look for MEs. I don't know.
But Sandy and I feed off of each other's energy when we're looking for residue, right, Sandy?
Yeah. We tend to find much more when we search together.
When we work together. It's
honestly,
like we're
really
like we do. I'm like salt and pepper.
But you find
I don't know which
MEs
one I want to be.
too. You find MEs too.
Yeah,
so
I'll find an
good.
ME, and then Sandy will find an ME off of my ME. Yeah, that happens a lot. We have good chemistry when it comes to working on the Mandela Effect, right, Sandy?
Yeah, like one of the ones that we're going to discuss tonight, I found because Teresa told me about someone making a video. We'll discuss it later. But they found a different change with it, and then I found a different change with the same thing.
Oh,
it's so weird. These secondary MEs. It's so weird. Does that happen to you, GPK?
Yeah, I found one earlier this week on maybe it's Mandela channel.
Yes.
She had done. She had done Night of the Living Dead.
I didn't see that one. What was it?
She was talking about the line in the movie, and I totally agree with her. What it used to say on there, but the character on there, his tie changed for me. It's polka dotted tie in there, and just looks weird. It looks weird when you see the picture of that character named Johnny. He was the one that said, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." His tie. It looks really weird.
While you're showing that residue, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
There's private eyes. There's the song. See Daryl Hall and John Oates. Now, see, here's another thing. Some people remember the other night on Mandela Monday, they were saying some people remember the group being called not just Hall and Oates, but Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Well, that's the thing. All the albums now say Daryl and John, and most people remember just Hall and Oates being on the albums as like a band name,
which is weird.
What do you guys remember?
Some of the I remember about Hall and Oates, but what does the chat remember? Do you remember Hall and Oates, or do you remember the full names being used? Can she share some records? Different records?
No. This, I don't think we're gonna have time for that. We've
No,
gotta
I'm just
move
saying,
on.
just show a couple of other different
send
ways.
you one. I'll send you one album because
Yeah,
they're all the same. They're
yeah.
all the same. Once you see one, you've seen them all. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
remember Hall & Oates.
And then I just lied and found Residue.
Wow. For me, it's
There
always
we
been
go. I
Hall
have
&
an
Oates,
old one.
Sandy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm curious, sir. Can you show the image I just sent you in chat?
Mhm.
That's the one that GPK was talking about, and I agree with maybe it's Mandela. It did not look like that. But what
Let me
was
see.
the
wait a
that
second.
GPK?
What do you want me to do?
I sent you an image in Messenger. What Dead GPK was talking about? Maybe it's Mandela. It's a black and white image with a polka dot tie.
Okay.
Where is it?
Dead GPK. Now, did
Oh,
you find a
wow.
tie, or did she find a tie?
No, I found the tie. I pointed it out to her in her video, in her
Oh, wow.
comment section.
Nice sign.
I wanna say it was either a black tie or maybe a striped tie, but it definitely wasn't polka dot.
Do you look for any
it was
residue?
dark.
I haven't really looked into it. I just know it.
Maybe when I have time, I can help look for residue for you.
Yeah, because I definitely don't remember those polka dots. I remember a dark tie. I don't remember it light
Sandy,
at
maybe
all. I
you
just
and I
remember a dark tie.
can look.
Yeah, and just to show people, here's an old, also in that folder. I just sent it to you now. Here's an old album cover.
Yes, thank you. What was their first album, by the way? Do you know? I can't remember.
I don't know what their first album was, but this album is definitely one of the originals, and it says Daryl.
They've been around a long time.
And is written out instead of an ampersand.
No way. Let me look.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
Like, this is one of their older
Oh,
albums.
wow. Yes, that is an old one.
And I just remember
Daryl Hall and John Oates. I wonder if they changed it later on. Like, maybe they just decided, okay, we're just going to do Hall and Oates.
No, because the later albums also say Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Okay, that's confusing.
All say it. That's what I'm saying. I forget. I'm so sorry. I forget who said this in the chat, Mandela Monday. But that's what it was. But the Barbie one's quick. It's just a logo. I'm just asking people if they remember the change. If you want to go to Barbie.
Barbie, I see it. What does it change on that one?
The logo. It
Barbie.
changed for me, and I drew how I remember it because it's cursive.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking to Dark Wolf Den, and he was mentioning how it's weird that logos like Barbie haven't changed. And I said, yes, it did. And I drew how I remember it. So, guys, top or bottom, what do you remember?
Which one do you remember?
I don't want to mention. I want to ask you guys first. What do you remember?
Oh, okay.
I want to ask the chat first.
Top or bottom? Top one for me.
The bottom.
It's okay. You say the bottom, though?
Yeah, for me.
Okay. Okay. Teresa?
Remember the top. Top.
You remember the top, Curiouser?
Yeah. No, the bottom.
I used to have a Barbie doll.
The bottom? Okay.
I guess I'm bad.
Anyone in the chat, what do you remember?
Top or bottom? I collected Barbie dolls, Sandy. So the top one for me looks more familiar.
I mean, I played with them as a kid, and I bought them as recently as a year or two ago for my nieces.
But you don't stare at the box. You're more interested in, playing with the doll and changing out the clothes and accessories. You're not like staring at the name on the box. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're shopping, you can't avoid it. It's everywhere. When you're in that aisle looking for toys for kids, it's everywhere.
Top one for me. It looks more familiar.
I believe you.
What's the chat
Awaken
saying? I'm not in
Activate
there.
says bottom.
Anybody remember the top like me? Or am I
Only
alone on this
one
one?
person's responded, and they said bottom. Tobin doesn't know, and that's okay.
It's okay, Tobin. We forgive you.
I'd rather people tell me the
Time.
truth than just make it up. Tell me what you remember. If you don't remember, it's I don't know. That's great. John Q says didn't pay attention. That's absolutely fine. I
I
understand.
think the girls would know this one better. Do you agree, or
Yeah.
my? Well, unless you're a guy that played Barbie dolls, that's okay too. If you had a sister or
Yeah.
something, you know.
But we'll say more girls play with Barbie dolls than guys. We'll say that.
Yeah, but if you had a large family and you had sisters, you know what I mean. Not me, I'm an only child. But if you had like brothers and sisters, and the
Yeah, that's
brothers
what
are
I'm
like,
saying.
okay, I'm gonna play with.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying boys don't play with them. I'm saying more girls play with them than boys do. Boys still play
yeah,
with them.
that's true.
All right. So what is it
So what's the
now?
result?
It is the current one is the top one with the
Yay!
six in the
See, I
Teresa,
don't remember
there's
this
six in the
thing
B
here.
now.
This B with the circle.
It's got a six. There's a
It was
number
the top
six
one?
in B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I got the update, huh? As you would say, the update.
Yeah. I remember the B connecting with the A. Like
Yeah.
cursive.
Huh.
I don't know. It just
Right.
doesn't look right to me at all.
Same
I
here.
don't remember that six. All right, so that was just a
Wow.
quick and easy one. Faith, Hope,
Okay.
Love
What else we got?
also says bottom. Just got it in just in time.
Ah,
Okay, so
interesting.
next one for Teresa, the Caesar one.
Which one? Oh,
Caesar.
yes. Don't show it. It's actually a
Oh,
two-part question.
Teresa, I made a graphic, and let's just ask the chat about the show. Ask the chat about the show. Ask them what they remember right now. It's further up. It's with the dogs on the right.
Okay. This is a two-part question. First of all, do you remember the dog whisperer, or do you remember dog whisper? Which one do you remember? The dog whisperer or dog whisper? This is going to lead into the second effect that's related to this. So, what is the chat saying? I'm sorry, I'm not in there. The dog whisperer?
Okay.
Yes,
True
I
TNT
remember.
says dog whisperer.
Good. Okay. Anybody
I
else?
remember it had the in front of it.
Oh, you do?
Okay,
Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
And so do I.
Oh, what
That's why
else?
my graphic says the dog whisperer because I remember the. But the chat says,
Okay.
True TNT says dog whisperer.
What's the chat saying?
John Q says the dog. Aurora, the fourth
Wow.
side of 3 is 1 says the. David Cook
Wow.
says dog. Frankie Conti says the. Jay Straw says dog.
Wow.
Ramsey
It's
Haver
split.
says the. Hello, Ocean Girl. Faith Hope Love says the. David Cook says the. So a lot of the.
No
There's
way.
more does than
It's
not.
like-
Yes.
Okay. Part 2 of the
Okay,
question
next
that goes
question.
along with this.
Is what the
You
question
want
on
to
the
say it
screen,
or me
guys.
say it?
You can say it.
Oh. Spell
Say it.
Caesar's last name.
You can
You
tell them their
remember
last name. Oh, don't show the residue
M.I.
yet. Don't show the residue.
Caesar. Do you remember Caesar Milan with one L? M-I-L-A-N? Or do you remember M-I-L-L-A-N? Which way do you remember it?
Okay, so far, True TNT
Because to me,
said
it's
2L.
changed. Uh-huh.
Curiouser and Dead GPK, what do you guys remember? Do you even know this person?
I don't know.
I don't.
Caesar Milan.
I just knew his first name was Caesar, but not too familiar with his last
Right.
name.
But his last name changed for me, which I found plenty of residue, right, Sandy?
Yes, Aurora
Linty.
won the fourth side of 3 is 1 says Caesar with an E. A-E. They remember it spelled like Caesar Augustus.
I didn't
And
even
Toby
think
Swing
about
says
that one. Thank
Romero.
you.
Wrong Caesar.
No, Romero
Okay.
was the Joker. Remember? The Batman, the original Joker.
Yes.
Don't get him
Awake and
confused.
Activate says would suggest
Uh-huh.
2L.
Uh-huh. Okay.
True
Anybody
TNT
with
says,
one
I love
L?
this pit bull. No, no one so far. And no, there's only 2 answers for the last name. Both say 2 L's. I loved his pit bull.
Okay.
It was a cool dog. Yeah. Okay, so John Q comes in with Caesar 1L, but Caesar with AE. We'll have to look for that kind of residue. We didn't look for
Well,
Caesar.
Yeah, we didn't get into that one yet, but that's a good idea. We could do that one on the next show. So show the current reality now.
Yeah. The current
Show
reality
the
is
current
2Ls.
reality.
We're just gonna show the residue that you sent. So the residue showed, we remember 1L, Milan. Because if I saw 2Ls,
Yes.
I don't know. I think in Spanish, 2Ls is a Y sound. That's neon. It's not Milan, it's neon.
Yeah. But check it out. There's plenty of residue.
I would say I would read that as neon, not Milan with 2Ls.
Yeah, but just look and see what keeps. Look at. Here you go. Caesar Milan gets personal in a new book. There's tons of residue. Even on radio stations, they spelled it
And
with
here
one L.
it is,
Like
both
coming
of
up.
them. Both of
Yep,
the
both right
names.
there.
There's both. There you go. And that's how the Mandela Effect works sometimes, guys, is you'll see an article and then the title will have it one way that you remember, but then when you go down to the actual paragraph, you'll see it another way, and it messes with your head. I'm like, okay, did they not notice they spelled it 2 different ways? Like somebody has to check that. Or it gets missed when whoever's changing it just doesn't catch it. And that's happened to me a lot, where I'll see it spelled 2 different ways, and it just like drives me crazy. But it's still residue no matter what, you know. There's another one, Milan. See the cute doggy up there? Milan. See that? Dog Whisperers. See, look how that Caesar. You're right. I think it is spelled differently than that. Milan shows producers for $1 million. I have no idea what that whole story is about.
Notice the word "the" is not in front of Dog Whisperer.
Exactly.
So
and if you guys want to know what I remember, Dog Whisperer. What do you guys remember? Dog Whisperer or the Dog Whisperer?
We already did that. Most people.
No, I know, but I've heard. Okay. I remember the Dog Whisperer. If you want to know, that's what I remembered. That with the. Okay.
Yeah.
What else we got? What else we got for residue?
I think you only sent me a few.
No charges against. There's Dog Whisperer, Caesar Milan, 1L, Los Angeles, Associated Press. This is coming from a very knowledgeable person. Look,
reputable.
AP,
Yeah,
that's
very
Associated
reputable.
Press. Yeah, very reputable. Dog Whisperer, Caesar Milan, filmed in South Philly. Sandy.
I know.
And then they're showing it how it is now. See that's the current reality. That's why I sent that. See it? Yes. Or no, actually no.
Oh,
is that that's the current way.
You sent it.
Yeah. Well, what I've been doing is when I've been posting in the group, I like to show the first thing is showing the current reality, and then I attach the residue after it. So you can see it first and then show the residue. That's why you'll see me post it that way. Like, see, this is the way it is now, and then here's my residue attached. And I do that on purpose. So,
yes.
Another one. So you opened up live, opens up. There you go.
Yeah. Good find, Theresa.
I do gotta drop off pretty soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, can I ask you, GPK, you had mentioned there's a channel you like to go for the theories and stuff. What was that channel's name again?
Dark Wolf's Den.
Dark Wolf. Okay, I have to go
we
there.
love him.
He's our guest next week.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
He's got
the one
series.
who did the conference. He did the conference, guys. Remember that Scarab and other people were at? So.
Okay. Thank you.
Love to meet him one day.
All right, and thanks a lot for being here. Yeah.
I would recommend his video on.
Guys, my phone is overheating. Close this app.
Okay. His video
Sandy,
on what?
warning.
All right,
All
Teresa
right, Teresa.
is gotta
It's
go.
gonna shut me
everyone.
down.
Sorry.
right.
So
Teresa, go let it rest and come back when it cools down.
okay. And what was it? What recommended video you said?
His breakdown on confabulation and why it's not that for the ME.
All right.
He goes way deep into it and totally debunks anybody that tries to use that word. You know.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. And yeah, so thanks for being here tonight as our guest. That's been
Yeah.
very nice talking to you and interesting and good show. And
Yeah. And
maybe
for
you can come
anybody
back.
watching, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow. My live streams is just a video playlist of different things. So if anybody wants to come hang out in the chat.
That's awesome. I just put your channel in the chat so they can subscribe. It's there.
Alrighty.
The channel's there.
I thank y'all.
That sounds
All
good.
I
right.
appreciate
Thank you so
everybody
much
in
for
chat
being
too.
here.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry for all the hiccups. Big
No.
hiccups in the
No,
beginning
but
of the show.
in the end, it worked out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
All right.
good
All
night
right.
then.
Thank you for being here.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
All right.
And now we're down to 2.
Yes.
All right, we're not going anywhere, guys. We're still here. We have more to show.
All right, hold on
Hopefully
one sec
Teresa's
there.
phone will cool down.
2 seconds. It's not a regular.
Teresa, where are you? Where's Teresa? She hates this
I'm
so
sorry.
much. So much.
I know. I don't know why. I thought she. Okay, Teresa. I thought she would think it was funny, but I guess apparently she doesn't. So
No.
I don't know. We'll just sneak them in there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. All right. Okay, so we're all set.
All
Next
right, there's a lot.
folder.
A lot to show. Yeah.
Great.
All right,
All
so
right.
save the residue for in case Teresa's phone calms down, and she can get back here because the regular residue folder is some of her stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so the puff. Oh, that's hers too.
Okay.
All right, so do the puffin stuff. I want to mention our previous guest. That's the one with the little green guy next to Harry and Henderson's, right there. You just
here.
passed it. Yeah, that little thing. So, Jen Exploration, who was our guest the end of last year, just did a video on HR puffin stuff, and Teresa actually found that. Oh God. Almost 2 years ago, we did it on Brian's show. And then we found Reddit posts going back to 2010 with this change.
Wow.
So I'm just curious what the chat remembers. This is the residue we presented on Brian's show all that time ago. Jen also remembers the way we do puffin stuff with 2 F's. Do you guys remember it if you know this character from the 70s and 80s? Do you remember
I don't.
puffin stuff with 2 F's or 1? Does anybody know this character? It's like one of those kid shows in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of trippy because it was the 70s.
Huh. You know what? I don't know this one. That's weird.
It's okay. It's okay not to know. So I just wanted to give Jen Inspiration a shout out. Great minds think alike, right? Rich Vastanik says puffin stuff with no N. Ah, that I can see too. We may have residue for that in this folder. I'm not sure. But I definitely don't remember 1 F on puffin stuff. I don't know what the HR meant either, to be honest with you, True TNT. So Tobin also remembers puff. True TNT remembers puff. The 2 F's. We'll just say 2 F's. Rich Vastanik remembers 2 F's, but also puffin, like the penguin. Right? HR puffin stuff for R1. R1, the 4th side of 3 is 1. So hard to say. So hard to say. Kevin Swing says puff. I'm not saying that. I don't want to hurt her channel. Okay, A&E Coins also remembers Puffin stuff, just like Rich Fasanic. It's okay not to know, J Straw. Yeah, I think that's current reality how it is now, and this is residue. Like, there's a lot of residue for this. That's current reality. You see how I mean? It's kind of trippy. The 70s, like it's pretty. I mean, even be late 60s. That one. Oh, there we go. There's a Puffin, guys. A&E and Rich Fasanic. Puffin stuff costume. It's one more though, but at least it's got the IN that you remember. There's a lot of residue for this. I cannot believe it's just this is like the double stuffed Oreos off an F. There's a Puffin as well. There's actually a lot of residue. I can't. We were shocked to see someone do a video on it, to be honest with you, because this is obscure. We just brought it on Brian's show. I think this is pretty cool artwork. It is terrifying. A&E Queen says that thing is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see that in the dark, right?
I think it's bad because it kind of looks like a kid that's sick, with a cold or something.
Yeah.
Allergies.
Sick, like a zombie.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay. Next.
Okay, you just pick a folder that says starts with tonight. You're in the old stuff. You'd scroll up.
Oh, did we do this one?
Yeah, it's all.
Oh, we did. Sorry.
We did. That's all. You got to go to tonight folders.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount
Another
Rushmore
change?
changed again for me.
Wow.
For me, it did. I'm going to show you what it is. I included the eye in case anyone missed why the eyes look so real. That was the image I found back in the day on Brian's channel. They literally have a chunk of stone sticking out of the eye to give it the appearance of a three-dimensional eye. That's not the change though. I just wanted to show that in case anyone didn't see it. The change is to the glasses on the face. Now, we saw the glasses getting more apparent, but I don't remember that huge, thick loop on the bridge of his nose. Do you remember that?
No.
Does anybody remember the metal loop connecting the glasses on the bridge of his nose being that defined and prominent?
No.
There's another image that's closer up, I thought. Is there? There is. There's a closer up image in that folder. If you want to go to it.
Oh, wow.
I found this by accident last night. It's so defined. I can't even. That was not there. Look at this, people. Do you see this?
Wow.
No, that wasn't there for me. There was like a hint of glasses. And that's it. Not this gigantic prong between his eyes. I don't remember that. Teddy needed a new pair. Oh my God. I don't know. So I just wanted to bring this one up. They look like modern glasses. Yes. Yes. I agree.
Yeah, they
Rich.
do.
it just looks crazy to me. I don't know why. I've never seen them before. That's it. I just want to point that out. Little change.
Yeah.
That's kind of big for me. Gran Turismo. Can you go to that? Well, don't go to it because I didn't make a graphic. Don't go to it yet, guys. Recall Vector did a video saying that he remembers Turismo with a U, and I agree. I mean an OU, like tour, like a driving tour. I agree. It was TOUR, but that's not in question here. For me, if you guys know Gran Turismo, can you please put the first word in the chat? What's the first word in the games, in the merch, in the car? What is the first word that begins with a G? Please put it in the chat. Curiouser, do you know that one?
Okay, hold on, let me write it down. So.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to read the chat. True TNT says grand. A&E Coin says grand. I'll say with a D or without a D. How about that? It's okay. No, you are dead on right now. I'm just ignoring the second word. Jay Straw says grand with a D. Remember we were talking about those second Mandela effects? This is one of them.
Yeah.
It's grand now, like granny.
No way.
That is not what I remember. It's GRAN now. Aurora, the fourth side of 3 is 1, says, has a dual memory on this. We'll say that. A&E Coin says, I had a PS1 in 1998. I had one too. To have an actual arcade game of it. It did have an awesome soundtrack. The driving games were my absolute favorite as a kid.
Sandy, where
until
is
I,
your
learned to drive.
avatar?
What do you mean? It's right there. I can see it.
Look at, I can't see it.
Can you guys see my avatar? Because I can on my iPad. Oh, that's weird. Now it disappeared.
See, I knew it was.
No
you had it
idea.
on slow. Or you
Oh
got.
no, you dropped out. You're dropping out.
Did I know. I didn't touch anything. I didn't do anything, and it just did that.
That's
On
weird.
its own.
I don't know. This happened after Mandela Monday too. I think it's a bug with StreamYard. I think after you stream for an hour and a half, it loses the picture. You want me to leave and come back?
You can try that. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Nobody can see the avatar. It says. They're saying. And she's coming back now. Okay, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, there it is. That's good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a bug in StreamYard. At 1 hour 30 minutes, it loses the avatar
Wow.
on an iPhone. So
What a
weird.
pain.
It happened on Mandela Monday. Like literally seconds after we ended the stream,
Mm-hmm.
I went to a white bubble. It was so weird.
Wow. That's weird. Okay, well, at least it comes back.
Yeah, it does come back if you leave. All right, so if you want to show the residue for Grand Turismo, that'd be great. And I included Turismo the way I remember it, the way Recall Vector remembers it, because it 100% was grand, and for me it was 100% OU.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good point, Shardik Na. Shardik Na says those Mount Rushmore glasses resemble the movie The Jerk in glasses with handles, like in the movie The Jerk. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, they're very modern looking. Yeah.
So Azimuth Grand Turismo Silver. So it's a watch. Grand. OU for Turismo. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to highlight these or crop them. I'm very sorry. Gran Turismo PSP free download.
But look at here, the same page. Gran
Yep. And Gran.
Turismo.
Yeah, that's how it is now. Gran Turismo, no O. So I have the full word above the way I remember it, and the full word the way it is now below it.
God.
Oh, you said that,
crazy.
Tobin. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm confused. I must have missed it. I'm sorry, Tobin. Someone making a video. Gran Turismo, the way we remember it. And this is an article. I can't even see because of the delay. They definitely remember the way we do. I mean, these are enthusiasts. These are people who write about these things. They make videos on them. They don't know how to spell it. No. A&E Coins has a question. These little changes are interesting, but do you think that there are experts in scientific fields that see changes but are afraid to say anything? I mean, I think so. I think that's very possible. I think there are people in every field that can see these things, but I think they're afraid of ridicule.
Yeah.
I mean, we all experience some sort of ridicule from somebody in our lives. And when your job is at risk, people are not going to speak up. On average, there might be like a whistleblower, you know what I'm saying? Like someone who comes out and says something and risks it all. But in most cases, people aren't going to risk their jobs. They're not going to risk their reputation. So yes, I do think people can see it. President Trump held up an American flag with a red bar underneath the blue. Like, he didn't see that? Like, and he said things that are very Mandela in tweets. So I think there's people in every aspect of life who see this, but they are afraid to say it. My opinion, of course. Thank you, Ramsey. I hope that answers your question, A&E. I don't know if you have anything to add to it, Curiouser.
Yeah, I'm going with that. I think that they're not going to get that information out there now. About what that all is or what they're seeing, or it's not going to go public real fast, or anything.
Unless, of course, like something huge changes, like all of a sudden, airplanes have no engines whatsoever or never have, or
Mm-hmm.
the NFL all of a sudden suddenly becomes the NFA. You know what I'm saying? Like something huge
Mm-hmm.
like that would probably make people speak out more because they'd need an explanation for why it happened. But other than that, there's no life and death. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think people are scared. They are scared, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so the next folder, the Last Supper. Oh, I'm losing my AirPod. Let's switch. Go to the Last Supper. This is another small change I didn't get to do a graphic for, and it doesn't really need a graphic. So, can you see the original image first? Like, do you see the old ones? Get out of there for a second. The old one, it's a third image. If you go out to the folder, it's a third image. That's the original image. Okay, guys. So I was looking at this, and there's two changes to this I don't remember. Number one, the back wall. Yes or no? Do you guys remember the half moon above the door? Because I remember that being a blank wall, and now there's a half moon. And then I also have there's, if you can go back to the folder, I've already discussed that there's folds and lines in the tablecloth, in case anyone didn't see me present that one. Now the tablecloth has square folds in it, and it has a blue pattern of lines on the ends, which I don't remember either, but I did cover that a while ago on Brian's channel. So the next one, scroll down, there should be close-ups. I want you to go to next. Before we get into like the reproductions, because those are the, not residue, but me showing the changes. There should be close-ups of the original painting. It might be way down because there, you see them? See that close up right there on the right? Okay. Scroll down and show the floor. Okay. You're blocking it with the box. Right there, stop. See the darker line? There's dark line paneling in the floor now that I don't remember. Do you see that line? Can you see it? The dark lines?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I went to the reproductions that I've used before in other videos for the, like I went to my own folders, and now all the reproductions have these lines. So now you can go to the other images, the reproductions showing the lines. Anyone in the chat, do you remember these lines in the floor? Like all of the reproductions have these lines now. And they also, most of them, if not, there's a couple that don't, that's residue. Most of them have this half moon on the back window that I don't remember. Okay, there's residue of no half moon. I remember I'm on a delay for a second, but it has the lines in the floor. All right, this one, no half moon in the background. That may not have the floor. I was also looking for residue of no half moon. Yeah, Michael Fontaine, I've been in hot water for not specifying before. There's lines, no half moon. Half moon and lines. It's amazing. I don't remember any of this. See, I remember this stuff because I've covered this before. I've covered the tablecloth. You can see the lines even from far away with people looking at it, especially on the left side. Teresa's back in the chat. Teresa, if you think it's safe, come back in. So that's residue of no lines in the floor, and there's a triangle in the background, which is even weirder. But again, artists can make changes. It's just that, like, this stained glass has a half moon in the background and lines on the floor. And it's got the square pattern and the lines. It's completely, this is current reality. And it's not my reality. Yeah, I've only covered this version, guys, not Da Vinci. I've only covered this version. I'm specifically talking about this version of the painting. This has a checkered pattern, which is insane, but it doesn't have the half moon in the background. That's why I saved it. It just blew my mind that every reproduction has the line floors, and most of them have the half moon in the background. Oh, I have red and black too. But the original is still red and blue, and a lot of the reproductions are red and blue. Teresa's saying, why doesn't she have a wrench? Curiouser?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What? Yeah. Oh, I know.
Teresa's asking why she doesn't have a wrench.
For what?
For the chat.
What happened?
Oh, she's asking. She's in the chat. She's back. Teresa's back in the chat, and she's asking for a wrench. I don't know if someone's being bad or if she just wants a wrench.
Okay, let's.
Teresa, if you're able to be in the chat, try coming back in, because we still have more stuff to cover, and I want you to present it.
Sandy, you have the wrench.
Yeah, but Teresa doesn't. Oh, you can give out more than one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm not sure. How do you do that again? You go to YouTube?
I don't know how you do it. You might have to click on her, and then it might give you an option. If you click on her name, does it say make moderator or something like that? Anybody in the chat know how to get a wrench out? I've never done it before. I have no idea. Shardigan, do you know how?
Okay, see it. Ask her if she has it now.
Teresa, say something. Yes, she does.
All right.
All right, Teresa, get back in here, please, because you have things to present. Okay, you get back to the folder.
Mm-hmm.
While we're on the subject of art, how about you choose Whistler's Mother? Because I think people are going to know that one more than the girl with the pearl earring. But I have a lot of art changes tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I went to school for graphic design, had years of art history, so these are big for me. Study these things up and down. Okay, guys, left or right? Just say left or right. Which Whistler's Mother do you remember? If you know this painting, I think most people do because it's been parodied in like all sorts of commercials. Which Whistler's Mother do you remember? You want me to present your stuff, Teresa? I prefer if you present it. Anyone in the chat, left or right? What do you remember, Curious? So you went to school for art. Curious, sir?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Let's see. Hold on. I remember that curtain. Was it the curtains that changed there? Right?
Yes. Actually, Damien's saying, where's the phonogram? Let me ask you a question. Was that because of a Sony commercial? The phonogram? See, I wasn't sure about that. I wasn't sure if the phonogram being there was supposed to be there, if it was because of a commercial for like an audio commercial. Do you know what I'm talking about? The guy who was sitting in the chair and would blow backwards. Do you remember? And they used to show an image of Whistler's mother with the phonogram. I don't know if that was because of the commercial or if it was originally in the painting. Okay, A&E says that was a commercial with Petrola. Or was it? That's what I'm trying to find out. Was it in the actual painting or was it just the commercial? Okay, Ghosty333 says no phonograph. I'll look into it. None of the residue I found had a phonograph. Let's put it that way. Not one has a phonograph. Maxell, thank you, Michael Fontaine. Yes.
I think I remember the right one.
You remember the right one. Okay.
Just the dark.
So, anybody
background.
else with the curtain? Because Ghosty333 says curtain has changed. Left or right, guys? A&E Queen says, no, it's not in the painting. It's the commercial. Ghosty333 says, not in the painting. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I wasn't sure, but none of the residue has it, so I was like, oh, it had to have been the commercial. Like, I couldn't find any residue of it. I did try, Damien. I really did. I looked for the phonograph. The only thing I found was the commercials. Okay, Michael Fontaine remembers right. I'm looking for left and right, guys. Jay Straw remembers left. A&E Coins remembers left. I'm scrolling back up in case I missed anybody. Okay, let's see. PG2424 just got here. We're asking the chat, left or right, which Whistler's mother do you remember? Teresa, you're welcome to go look. You should get in here because you have a lot to present. Dottie, do you remember left or right, though? They're both dark. You know when you were asking me, Curiouser, am I almost done? When you said to me, am I almost done? I was quickly trying to edit this image. That's what I was doing. I was like,
okay.
oh my God. I'm like, rushing.
Right.
Damien says white curtain. Oh, you remember the left. Is that what you're trying to say? And Dottie says right, dark one. Okay. So I would say 60-40. Dark, so 60-40 for the right and 40 for the left. But yes, currently it is the left with the white splotches and patterns. Number one, there weren't many patterns back then. But number two, I remember this a very plain, humble, almost like an Amish looking photo. I don't remember any pattern whatsoever in that curtain. None.
Yeah,
Just
me
a dark
neither.
curtain. And Damien remembers a white curtain. That's interesting. Damien is from a whole different reality than all of us, guys, because he remembers the phonograph and the white curtain. And I gotta look. We're gonna look for you, Damien. We are gonna find it because I don't remember any of that, but we will find it. Teresa will find it. Stop. She did not have glasses. Are you being serious, or are you just like joking around now? Teresa, get on this. You're looking for Whistler's mother with a phonograph. Okay, so this is a residue of two things. This is the plain curtain, and we have Mona Lisa with straight hair in that one. I know you are. You're just being bad. I know. Teresa, he said, I don't know if you saw Teresa, he said, please don't. He's just trolling. He's being Dan tonight. That's all. He's just trolling. Don't go look. Don't. Stay here. So there's someone's painting recreation, and it's a plain black curtain. There's a lot of residue here. I'm sorry. Now this is a painting of Whistler painting Whistler's mother. Completely dark curtain. Cross stitch. It shows the folds but no pattern. Teresa found that one. That's a good find. No white in that curtain at all. This one has a red curtain and a TV, Dana. Is that good enough? But it's a solid red curtain. David says, yeah, that looks closer. Okay, this is a painting by Whistler, painting his own mother. And this time, the curtain's just black. The white part is just crackles from it being old.
Ugh.
Yes, there's the Wicked Witch with a black curtain. Okay, red curtain again, nothing on it. She's wearing a blue robe. Maybe that's more. What do you remember? Oh, wait, does she have something on her face? There's your glasses. There they are.
Popcorn.
Wearing 3D glasses. I mean, it just cracks me up that people are. This is a coin that Theresa found with no pattern. It just cracks me up that people are painting the details of the painting on the wall, but they're not painting little white splotches in the curtain. Right? That's weird, right? They're going to go that far with detail. Why not add a few little white splotches in the curtain? Yeah, there's your white curtain, Damien, on the coin. Minnie Mouse, black curtain. Someone did a vid on this painting on what? The small what? Detail. Was that supposed to be details? Eyes on the angel. Where? On the far right. I don't see the angel. What are you talking about? I'm confused, Ghosty. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you now. Creation of Adam. Okay. Yeah, I am totally jumping all over the place in the chat, guys. I'm sorry, because I'm trying to look at the images that she's showing too, because I'm on delay. She's going faster than I see them. Okay, so the next one is the girl with the pearl earring. I can't even talk. Do you see that folder? There should be a graphic for that one too. Right there, next to Barbie. Okay, guys. Do you remember her mouth open or closed? If you know this painting, there's a movie about this painting now. Do you remember her mouth closed or open? Left or right? I know it's a little change, but it's bugging me because it's wrong for me. It's really bugging me. What do you remember, Curious? Do you remember seeing her teeth or not seeing her teeth?
Not.
Okay. It's okay to not know. I know this one's a little more obscure. Faith, Hope, Love says closed. Go see 333 says closed. That Photoshop was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Good job.
Hey, True TNT says left. Mouth closed, no teeth says Dottie. Crazily enough, we're getting more of 100%. It's not so split on this one. That's strange. I thought Whistler's mother would be less split, you know? And this one's less split. Anybody else before you go to the residue? Is Theresa backstage? Because she's not in the chat. Damien, you can stop trolling now. He's like definitely open then, since it's 100% closed. All right, we can just get to the residue since we're all in agreement. I remember it closed. It's open now. You can see her teeth clear as day now. Like she's smiling at the stalker who's taking her picture. I don't know why that's in there. Oh, that was supposed to be a different one. We'll skip that one. Yeah, skip that one. So this is someone posing the same way. Mouth is, you can't see teeth. We're just going to go with you can't see teeth. If they're open a teeny bit, I'm okay with it. As long as you don't see teeth. And this one's even dressed like them. Mouth is closed. This is somebody posing like her with a closed mouth, but she has an open mouth. Everybody's a closed mouth. But the best is, like I said, there's a movie now starring Scarlett Johansson. Someone did that with veggies. Isn't that awesome? So here's Scarlett Johansson as the painting with her mouth closed. I don't know, so many reproductions with the mouth closed. So many photographs and a movie with the mouth closed. That's why, oh, that's one showing how it is now with the teeth. Not again, I'm on a delay. Now you're on Audrey Hepburn and she has her mouth closed. There's just so much residue. And like I said, it's a little change. It really is. But for me, it's bothering me.
I don't think it's a little change. I think it's pretty big. So
I know, but I mean, it's not like, you know, in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's big for me, yes. And now we're back to the beginning. I do too, True TNT. I think that's the best image of all of them is with Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn. I keep saying Aubrey. Audrey. It's Audrey. Wow. Why am I saying Aubrey? Because I can't talk tonight. And that's the that's a stained glass of her with her mouth closed that Theresa found. That was a good find, Theresa. I think Theresa's phone overheated again. I don't think she let it sit too long enough. There's a cartoon. It wasn't considered proper, more so than the poor hygiene. I agree, Ghosty. They didn't smile much and their mouths were closed.
Yeah, that looks so modern with her mouth hanging open like that.
Yes.
You know, like just it, it looks
It's like she's it
provocative in a
goes
way.
provocative. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say seductive, but provocative is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's like it went from being demure and like almost surprised to
Mm-hmm.
enjoying it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the look was almost, it goes from like surprise to enjoyment.
Yeah,
It's
because
not.
when you look like you're smiling or you're gonna smile, you're usually relaxed, you know, and calm, you know, and so that's
That is why it was so bothersome to me. So I guess
yeah.
it is a big change because it changes the meaning, even
Mm-hmm.
though it's just a little change on the actual painting.
Yeah, I know. Good
Okay,
find.
so
Okay.
thank you. So next folder, trying to see what's there. Scroll down a little bit. You might type tonight in the top. So I wasn't even seeing all my folders. You're missing some. You type in tonight in the search box.
All right. Hold on.
Okay, because there's more.
I'll go to it.
And I'm going to go to my image of it to tell you what we're missing. Okay, we did Last Supper, Mount Rushmore. Maybe that is everything. Oh, we're just down to the residue folder, Curiouser.
All
That's
right.
why it's not showing up. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, I know, really.
It takes so long to get these images ready, and then you just fly through them in no time. It's
Time's
amazing.
flying even faster for me. I swear the weeks go by like crazy. I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I keep thinking it's like Friday or Saturday. I'm like, wait a second. I tell myself,
Yeah.
don't rush the weeks. It's already going by fast enough.
Exactly. Like I can't believe February's. We were just saying, oh my gosh,
Wow.
January's over. It's almost February,
Yeah,
and now February's almost over. Like I can't.
exactly. It's just and this is even worse than last year. I swear, it just keeps doing this.
My neighbor, who's not okay, she says to me today, "How long has it been since the car accident? It's been like 2 months now, right?" And I'm like, "Well, it's just over a month now." But in her mind, she's 2 months in the future already. You see what I'm saying? Like it feels like
Yeah.
2 months to her, and it's only a month for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's even crazier. I don't know, and she's not affected. So the residue folder. It's a lot of mishmash stuff I didn't get to make graphics for. Just everything's in here. This was like me trying to get done.
It's good.
Okay, so number one, this is something weird I'm finding. It's a new change to rainbows, where it's green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow. Instead of it being backwards, now it's broken in half.
Wow.
The second half before the first half. I thought nothing of it. I thought it was just artistic choice, people just choosing to do that, except I kept seeing them just like this. So it's bothering me. So there's a few more like this coming up just to show you. So I think that's a new change we're going to be seeing more often in rainbows. Okay, so Theresa found this. And this is in York, PA. It's the Tin Man, and when we get to the close-up, you'll see why it's important. It's residue, but you can't see it from this distance. So wait until we get to, there's close-up images. Oh my gosh, Annie, I'm so sorry. All right, so if you can zoom in on the face real quick.
All right, hold on.
I'll say a prayer. That's horrible. I deal with that too from my condition. My high blood pressure is insane. But it goes back to normal when I lay down. So I have that at least. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're okay, though. I'm glad you got to the doctor. If you zoom in, the nose is normal. It doesn't have the hole in the center. And the rivets are only on the bar and the chin. Do you see the chin? Like it's all... In the current reality, the bar connecting to the jawbone is missing. And the rivets are all over the face instead of just on the jawbone like I remember. That bar that goes between the head and the jawbone. And the nose has no circle in the center. It's just a regular nose.
Mm-hmm.
I know, A&E, I know.
That's how I remember the thinker was the chin on his hand.
Yeah. That's another thing. It's residue of the thinker. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on the chat right now. I know, A&E. When I started getting sick, I was in my 30s, and I said the same thing. Just keep seeing those doctors. We'll figure it out. It might not just be high blood pressure. It might be something else causing it. Like in my case, where I have dysautonomia, it causes high blood pressure because my nervous system is broken. But other things can cause symptoms. High blood pressure can be a symptom, not just its own thing.
Okay, sorry. Sandy, the rainbow again, you were saying. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Wow.
It's weird because it's specifically green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow. And I'm seeing it over and over and over again. And I think it's
man.
to the rainbow.
Why would they do that to the rainbow?
I don't know. So here's more residue. You know what it is? Dan did a video. Star Performance did a video on the thinker being Rodin instead of Rodin. Spelling. It was always pronounced Rodin. But the spelling is Rodin, and he remembers it Rodin. And I do too, to be honest with you. And I went to art school. But it made me, I started finding, Theresa found this one, started finding residue of a thinker with a chin, hand under the chin. And he's sitting right in front of the thinker, posing.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah,
and the thinker's got the hand in the mouth.
Wow, that's a good one. Good find. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I remember his pose with the chin on his hand rather than the other one.
Yeah. I do want to say something before we go further. A&E, I don't believe that's true. I would not be afraid of that. Because what I noticed is the people who aren't affected are the ones passing away. At least in my life. My friend Wayne was not affected. He passed away on January 31st. My stepdad was not affected. He passed away February 3rd, 2018. The people not affected are the ones passing away in my life. That's why I'm so adamant in getting people in my life to see it.
I think this is the Twilight Zone episode. Anyway,
It could
looks
be
familiar.
Yeah, and also going back to that point about the dying part, a lot of people who are affected are sick, and I think it's because we do see the changes and our bodies can't handle it. That's what I think it is. Our bodies are sick because it breaks us. I think that's my theory, at least. That us being able to see this breaks us.
There's another, yeah, like when I look at these lights, traffic lights, it looks like everything's upside down. It's like reminds me of that's just upside down everything, you know.
All right, but this is residue for
weird.
you. I took this picture. This is in Philadelphia, in Old City, in the Gayborhood. It's actually called the Gayborhood. That's the nickname for it, the Gayborhood. And these are the crosswalks in the Gayborhood. And if you're sitting at the light, it's purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So it's the backwards rainbow. I got this for you. I took this picture in 2013.
Okay. Yep. There you go.
When I could still
Looks
work.
right to me.
I was going to the subway, and I was like, "That's so beautiful." You see the murals? You see the mural on the back wall? Philadelphia is the mural capital of the United States. We have so many murals, and they're beautiful.
Wow.
But yeah, it was the rainbow. I wanted to show it to you. The purple to red rainbow. Okay, so more residue. But this one, I think, is to the head, not the chin. I have a close-up of his head from the side so you can see, because it's hard to see from this angle. It looks like it could be the chin, but it's not. When you see the other angle, you'll see it. Yeah, we do have some of the best graffiti in the world too. Yes, Ramsey, 100%. All right, so this is another picture of the York one. I love how that, it just throws it up in any order it wants. Yes, purple was on the bottom, but Curiouser remembers it the other way around. For us, the backwards rainbow is her rainbow, which is why I bring them on to show them to her. And now I'm finding people remembering the rainbow as green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, which is just insane to me. That's insane. That's just like, oh, there's people who remember it backwards. Well, let's screw it up even more. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's good, Tobin. See, I'm glad there's healthy people in the community. All right, Theresa found, I'm sorry, she's moving and I'm not explaining. Theresa found this. She sees it as residue for Play It Again Sam. It's a new store it's opening in her area called Play It Again Sports. And let's take note that none of the letters are merged in case they merge in the future.
Yeah. Is that Theresa?
Well, wait, Dottie, the rainbow in the sky is still red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. It's just that in logos, in art, we're seeing it backwards more and more often, and there's going to be more. So it's that people have a memory of a backwards rainbow. They're drawing it. They're putting it in logos, which says that they're probably from another reality where the rainbow is backwards. But in our reality now, the current rainbow in the sky is still red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And so when you get like, I think we lied to you. Here's another one at the bottom. It's very faint, but if you scroll in, it's purple on the top, red on the bottom. Rainbow.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's a
Good.
beautiful piece of art, but the rainbow is faint. And my cat. All right, get to the next image so I can see it because I have to get up and walk to the door. Theresa found this. This is residue of Circle K. I don't have the current logo, so if you want to go to Google and show it to them, you can. But Circle K, the K is now currently and always has been touching the outside circle. And this is the K inside the circle, not touching circle. Looks like that was a good find, Theresa. Because that's hard residue to find. It's not often that you see the Circle K without the K touching the outside circle. Come here, Silas.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So the Circle K logo has always gone outside the white circle. And Theresa found it not. It's perfect. It's yellow, but whatever. That's fine. We're more concerned about the K. I brought these on for dead GPK. We already showed these. These were clouds in my area, and we didn't get to them before he left. So if he watched the replay, I just wanted to show him some of my strange skies because that's one of the series he does on his channel is Strange Skies.
Mm-hmm.
And that was definitely a strange sky day.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of them from different locations. The first one was outside Rite Aid, and this is when I got to my street, and it was still like that. It's weird. All right, so here's more residue of under the chin. Here's another rainbow for you. It's a regular rainbow.
Yep.
Not the weird one that I'm finding now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll take your upside down rainbow any day over the green, blue, purple, red, orange, yellow.
Yeah.
Hey, Brody. We missed you on Mandela Monday. You were supposed to come over with True TNT. I'm kidding. It's okay. Okay, so this is actually residue of the chin and the old earth, if you go back to it for a second. The Obama one. On the right side, I wanted to show Italy. You can zoom in on the right side with a bush. Italy is actually a boot there.
Mm-hmm.
And not this high-heeled thing, backwards pointing thing. It's pointed in the right direction for me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show Italy. That's all. Just Italy. I mean, it's still closed off. It's okay. It's all right. Dottie Toddy, we talked about the Mona Lisa last week. She has curly hair now. Many remember her with straight or wavy hair. It's like a full-on spiral perm. And it's even turning a little red now as opposed to dark brown. And it's shorter. So when you get a chance, go look at the Mona Lisa's hair. Zoom in. Check it out. It's crazy. It's not just her smile anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of chin residue. Yeah. You know what, Curiouser, while you're showing this, I'll send you a picture of the Mona Lisa to show a close-up of her. That way you can just show it to everybody for those who missed it.
Okay.
After we're done this folder. So this one is backwards rainbow and old earth for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, backwards rainbow for you and old earth. It was in a Jazza video. Jazz is an amazing artist. If anybody wants to go check out his channel. I sent you two. That way you could show the hair color change as well. All right, so this is in Disney World. And we have our red and white barber poles instead of red, white, and blue. In Disney World. So apparently Walt was of our reality. Okay, this is also Disney. Old Earth residue, like literally. South America's underneath North America. The opening in between Africa and Spain. Like, that's how, I mean, it's blobby, don't get me wrong, it's for kids, but stuff's in the right spot. Let's put it that way. It's all in the right spot. Okay. This is in Haddonfield, New Jersey, and I've shown this before, but I thought I'd throw it in again. This is the British chip shop, and they remember the UK flag the way I remember it. True TNT, get that blast me out of the chat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The barber pole emoji is blue in it because that's current reality. There's a close-up of the face. Oh, this is residue of the apple with just one or two. I remember one or two leaves. Now it's a whole sprig of leaves. And I remember not being able to see the eyes at all. And when I covered this on Brian's channel almost 2 years ago now, You could see the right eye poking out from behind the apple. So this is residue of the eye not being visible and only 2 leaves. And if people don't know this one, then maybe I'll cover it again as rewind. This is residue of sunflowers not having that scoop out of the middle. It's the famous sunflowers painting. And as you can see, it's solid in the center. There's no scoop taken out of the center.
Yeah.
No A&E coins. They're red, white, and blue now. Blue for the venous blood. And this is why we do rewinds. Everybody in the chat is freaking out over old stuff. That's why we do rewinds, because you never know what people have already heard about and haven't heard about. All right, and you see the images I sent you?
Oh, okay.
All right, Dottie remembers the blue in the barber pole. That's crazy. It was always red and white for me, and it did look like a candy cane. That was the whole point for me. Like that's what I always associated it with growing up, was a candy cane, like a North Pole. And you remember sunflowers had middles. It's crazy. For me, they were always just the brown middle. It didn't have an oval taken out of the middle. But it wasn't like that for me. No, I wouldn't A&E coins. Curiouser, would you happen to know the population of the world in 2014?
No.
Okay. So this is the actual painting. Can you zoom in on the hair so that Dottie can see it?
I can't zoom in, but can you see it at all?
Yeah, I mean that's yes. Can you see the spiral perm, guys? I can, but it's not as prominent on. That's someone changed that. They made it, the color toned it, and made the hair darker, the way they remember it. The other one is the coloring of it now. Her hair looks redder. She's got a yellow cast to her skin, which could just be age of the painting. And again, her hair is a spiral perm.
Yeah.
It's just frizzier looking in the original image.
Mm-hmm.
The hair on both sides is wrong to me. Her hair went down another 2 or 3 inches, and it was a little wave to it, but mostly straight.
Yeah.
Her hair was way straighter for me, and it was longer.
Mm-hmm.
But we discussed this on the last show, or the show before that. I can't remember now if it was 1 week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that's it for, unless you want to look up the barber pole now to show everybody what it looks like now, since some people were shocked by the red and white.
Okay.
Because that would be the last thing we have for tonight.
Okay. Hold on.
It was either last week or the week before A&E. I can't remember which week it was. Oh, stop that. I told you I'm on a delay. I don't see your next comment until after. Your next comment shows for you, and I'm still seeing the previous. Thank you, TNT. I don't know about great. I'll say good. There's a lot of problems this episode.
Oh, Sandy, this looks
So
like
there's,
residue.
yeah, there is definitely residue. Yes.
Exceptionally
is,
rare,
currently,
original 19th century folk. No,
exceptionally
I don't know.
rare. Mm-hmm. But as you can see, 99% is red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And it never had the blue for me. Never. Now, I'm not the one who found this, guys. I think it was Moneybags. I could be wrong. Could have been Dan. Scarab Performance.
Sandy, look at this one.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I remember.
Here's another one.
Yeah, I have a whole folder in Flickr somewhere on these barber poles. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, this one has black in it. Looks like the majority is red, white, and blue, though.
Yeah. I've never seen it with black. That's interesting. Yes, thank you, David Cook. Everybody, please hit the like button before you leave. We'd really appreciate that. It gets YouTube to recommend her videos, hitting that like button. Interesting. Ghosty333 says many people couldn't read, so that's how they knew that was the barbershop. Thank you, Brody. Yeah, this Mandela Effect's actually like 2 to 3 years old. I honestly don't remember who found it. Someone did a video on it. I think it was Moneybags. I do. But I could be wrong. I mean, he's got what, 200 or 300 voting videos now? Yeah. So that's
I wish
it,
I could
guys.
remember that one better. I really don't. For some reason, it's
okay.
like I have a dual memory on that. Both of
That's
them
okay.
seem right.
I had a barbershop 3 blocks away, so I saw it all the time.
Yeah.
That one currently has red, white, and blue. Actually, if I go to Google Maps, I could probably show next time. Next time I'll get an image of it so you can see it. That way you can see that the one that was red and white for me is now red, white, and blue. Anyway.
All right,
guys.
if that's it, then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I guess.
Yes.
Everyone.
We
Thanks
appreciate
for
you
joining.
hanging in through all the technical issues, me not being ready.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to our guest, Ed GPK. I'm going to put his link in the description again in 1 second. Not in the description, in the chat. That way, if you guys want to subscribe, you can. I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys. And it's been a great show. And we'll see you next time then. Okay. So good night, everyone. Good night.